Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay, there we go. All right. Let me just deal with that. All right. Hello, welcome to this. Welcome. Hi, Vasco. Hi, Cage.
Vasco.
I just realized I need to get my drawing tablet out. Can you get the pen? Thank you. Can everyone hear Grub? Grub, say something.
Hello. It is I am almost on the floor.
You are almost on the floor, so if everything sounds a bit weird, let me know.
Good morning to you.
You can hear Grub, that's good. So today, I thought it would be fun, because Grub is home today, to stream and also have Grub be here. Hi Little Fiend, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I need to BRB, so Grub, tell everyone what you're working on while I be right back.
Oh, today I'm working on, I don't know what Kai's working on yet, so that's gonna be interesting and a surprise for me as well. I'm working on a Hydra, like little couple art that I've been getting done the past few weeks. All of the coloring for like these guys is done, but I've just got to do all of these little trinkety things in the background because I started making tiny trinkets and I can't stop now. It must continue and it gives me great joy, so I shall. I hope it's slightly entertaining to look at. Probably not for this bit because I started drawing boring stuff like light switches, so if you want anything random sketch during this stream, feel free to let know and I will give that a try. Thank you very much. I'm glad it looks thick. I hope you're all well as well. It's been getting to that time of year where everyone sort of catches the illness, and it's not always a fun time. I can see how loud you're talking. It's coming through really well. I'm kind of far away from the chat, so I can see most things, but not all. I can see how loud you're talking though. It's beautiful. Oh, I really hope you get better soon, because that's poor Boggo, poor Boggo. Get well soon. Yeah, so I don't know what Kai is gonna be working on. They said a commission, so I'm very excited. I love seeing them work on commission stuff. For more context on this picture, it's of if Kai and I were a Hydra and we went back to living a normal life and I still tried to do things like eat smelly tuna that I think tastes beautiful and Kai knows smells disgusting, and so the tragedies of that. Hoping to at least make a little reverse skit where like I have to look at Kai eat like a sopping wet wrap sandwich and am disgruntled by having to hear all of the mouth sounds from it.
I'm glad that you're using the word sopping.
Well, that's what you use, and I feel like it's the most appropriate way to describe both how much you enjoy it and both how much I am. I don't know how. I'm not disgusted by it. I find it intriguing in a way where I wouldn't want to eat it.
Exactly. Now I need to real quick. Figure out where this commission is. Give me one sec. Actually, I'll work on part of a trait first, because that's been wildly overdue, and then I'll work on commission.
What trade?
This random person wanted to draw I think it's a backwards TF.
Ooh, that's rare.
Yeah, I don't know.
I drew you eating a sopping wet wrap.
Thank you, Bubba.
I also really like drawing the Hydra character with really big Mishka butt energy. It gives me great joy. I guess you could also call it like the Sphinx-like type vibe. But I just look at that now and think, Mishka. Big pat pat.
Alright, I'm just gonna work on this commission. Would you say either of your art styles draw inspiration from each other's? Any tricks and strategies you share? My art style doesn't draw inspiration anymore. It used to back when Grub was teaching me how to draw, but since then I feel like I've definitely gone off in my own direction.
I feel like it's like the opposite now. Like I'm learning from you on stuff as well. So it's really exciting for me. I always get to like learn how to do things that you've discovered how to do in like a more streamlined way, and things that you've picked up that because you've been in like the furry online community for a lot longer than I have, you've just learned how those things sort of look, and I don't have a feel for that yet. I'm getting one for like certain things that I care to pay attention to, but there's a lot that I just haven't been around enough to pay attention to, and so you always have really, really good tips on them. And also, I am constantly coming to you for advice on my art, especially when I get stuck with the drawing and being like, help, does this look good? And seeking reassurance and stuff. In terms of advice for art, I could say that probably the best thing you can do ever is just have people in your life that you can approach and talk to who are like-minded or creatives also, that you can go, hey, I'm feeling a little weird about this. Do you see what's wrong with it? Because sometimes the best thing, like second to stepping away from your art and giving yourself a break and going back to it with fresh eyes, that really helps. But yeah, it's sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes it's really helpful to have somebody else there who has different experiences to you to be like, oh, I noticed this looks interesting, and they'll pick up on things that you won't. But that's also because that's what helps me out the most at the moment with my art. And it's not available to everyone, obviously, but yeah, when you form connections with different people, you'll get to find people who will help you out with those things if you're looking for that.
Sorry, I'm trying to find Lethal Fiend, can you message me wherever you last messaged me? because I don't remember what you are on Discord or anything. I'm really bad with names. There's a lot of people. I am trying to do your commission because yours is up.
It's your time, baby.
It is. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking through it. I know this is a riveting stream so far. Rightio. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Seen one of GRUB's pics, I think on Kinix FA, and it looks like you have a very different approach to shading at this point. I recall GRUB's being more blurred and kind of ethereal.
Yeah, I don't like using contrast. It's the very bad crutch that I use to blur everything. But it also gives me a lot of joy. Yeah. Like even if you live with an artist, it doesn't mean your art styles are gonna be the same, but I don't know how to explain it. You kind of inform each other in art in different ways, is what I've found, than just what your art style looks like. I really like the way that Pi does shading at the moment, particularly. It's very nice, and they always find a way to make it like very clean, and also like they do so little like detail on it, but it gives the impression of such a high amount of detail, which I think is really smart. It's very pretty, and it's a skill in that way that I don't have. Most of the time, the reason why my drawings end up looking blurry is because I can't help myself from going in and doing too much detail, and then things all look cluttered and everything is too detailed. So in order to have something take the main focus, I have to blur other things, or like color them in a really muddy way. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm interested to see what sort of commission you're working on.
It was a body horror-ish bat TF. I felt like the shading was a match.
Oh, I really liked that one. That was one that we did on stream as well, I think.
The commission I'm working on is someone lying down.
Nice. It's nice to have chill art of yourself.
I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm really bad at making poses of people lying down.
You're awesome at making any pose. What
No,
are you talking
that's a
about?
lie.
No,
That is a
it's
complete
not.
lie.
No, it's not.
That was so weird.
You're very good at making poses look good. I'm really excited for this drawing to be done.
You're snoozing in this pic, you're very excited, I'm glad.
Oh, that's so cute.
I get worried when people are really specific about commissions that I'm gonna do the wrong thing.
Just draw a sleepy little bubba.
That's hard, dude.
It is. It is. I'm just excited about the cute energy that's gonna come out of this commission. It seems very adorable. What type of creature is your Sona?
They're a lizard.
Wow, nice pick. I'm always intrigued because some people have like very specific inspirations they draw from, and some are just like, oh, generic like purple scaly but soft like. But some people are like, I am an ant-born beetle, and it's always interesting to see how much like where the inspirations for different things come from for people's Sonas. Because it's nice to see people get excited about this thing that they love and feel really connected to. It's very precious, and it's really nice to be around. It's a good vibe.
Since I first pinged you about this com, I've learned some stuff about being less specific in my requests, leaving more voids for the artist's vision to fill in. Oh, thank you for the sippy redeem. Howdy, I cannot stay for long. Just wanted to say howdy. Hello. Please do follow your heart for this one. Adapt the pose a little if you need to. Draw the lizardy paws in a way that makes you happy, etc. My commission anxiety is my problem to deal with. Okay. Why is that so far? That was weird. Sorry, I don't know why that didn't work properly.
I hope you've been having a good time doing commissions. It's always an interesting time, but it's really exciting and scary for both the commissioner and the commissionee. What are the different words for
The
that?
commissioner and the artist.
Ah, the commissionee. Yes, that is what I am. Although I'm not, because I've only ever done one, and I refuse to do more because they're spooky.
Well, you've got to, if you want to learn to do one, then you've got to do more than one.
I will. I just like to jest. It's very funny. I hope it's been a nice process for you as well, like getting to do, like, obviously it seems in the meantime, more commissions, because, gosh, it's exciting. Oh, I mean the friendo who is commissioning you for this one.
I think they've only, I don't know. Do more commissions sounds like an artist thing. It would be, like, commission more, or order.
Thank you. My vocabulary needed that. Commission pack. What is wrong with the colors in it? Blue, red, blue, purple. Oh yeah. Got that. Bananas on the bench. Bananas on the bench. Little fork. Tiny fork. Far off in the distance. Am I allowed to sing that?
What?
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Yes.
Yay. It's in my head.
Hey, Scuzz. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying Lizard Time. And Nomura's Mind Prisoner. Hello, hello.
I'm making myself hungry. That's not smart.
Well, it is breakfast time.
Yeah.
I'm just not a breakfast eater.
I'm a breakfast eater. I'm a full meal breakfast eater.
Full meal breakfast consumer.
We've also got bananas in the fridge, which I really want to make into banana pancakes.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. How did she know?
Because you always make pancakes.
Yeah, I kind of do. You're very right. I will never stop.
I know. It's okay.
Thank you. It's kind of like holiday vibes right now. With these like holidays that I'm having off from work. And while I grew up, it was like a thing that my mum would do where every time there was like a holiday where there was a couple days off, we'd have one day, usually on the weekend, like a Saturday or a Sunday, where it would just be pancake day. And by pancake, I mean crepes, of course, because we were lied to. But but they're so delicious. They're so yummy. And now every time I have a break, I go, after I've had the minimum requirement of sleep, what is it that I want to do with the rest of my time? Pancake. That does sound good. I like pancake. Should I make the bananas in the fruit salad bowl discolored?
Yeah.
I'll make them old bananas. That's
Yeah, you should.
gross. I want to because it'll be funny. Aww, I'm sorry I missed your little message about you'll go to retail. Safe travel, adventurer. I know you're probably gone, but retail is a hard time to stomach. Hello.
Nomura's mind prisoner.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's partly I can't figure out how you're supposed to pronounce names all that well, and also partly I'm very far away from the little chat. And my eyes are not good at reading when things are on a slant.
You should buy more. You should get new glasses, man.
I should. Well, before I do that, I need to check whether I actually need them. And I know we
You
think I
literally
probably
just said you couldn't read that.
Well, it's on an angle.
It's close. It's not far away.
You can read that?
Yes.
If you were here, could you read that?
Easily.
No, from here, because of the angle.
Yes.
What?
I can read that.
On an angle with glare.
Yes. I'm also.
Nomura's prison say, all good things end except me who is immortal because he decided he simply wanted die.
All good things end except me.
Fair enough.
I'm glad that you're classifying yourself as a good thing.
I've decided
because...
that too. I won't die either.
Well, I'll see you in the next life, I guess.
No, you won't, because I won't be in the next life, because I'll stay in this one forever.
No! Alright, well, if reincarnation is real, I'll come back and hang out at some point.
Yay! I win!
Probably as a cat that poops a lot.
Okay. Well, we already have one of those.
Well, Mishka won't live forever either.
Don't tell me that.
Well, you just said you don't want to die.
Yeah. But I don't want to know about Mishka. Anything could happen.
Oh, don't stress about it. Don't actually start stressing about it. I'm sorry. I don't want to live forever because every time I go, oh yeah, what consists of that? I go, my friends and family will be gone.
Yeah,
At
well...
this point, the family being gone is kind of okay, but friends, that I cannot live without.
Yeah, that would suck.
And your family I can't live without. They're too sweet. They're too lovely of beings. All of those beings are so nice. I also feel like there's some cats that just have like a strength of will to live on. But Mishka, being my daughter, is too close to me. She's just like, whatever. Will I get food? doesn't care. But in a way that I deeply
Mr. Immortal.
respect.
I decided dying is overrated, and therefore I simply won't. That's such a good vibe. I love that.
Idea. I deeply respect you for doing that.
Damn it, I've made this front. I wanted to make this more front facing, but I always make it side facing.
Well, front facing never looks good, so maybe that's a good thing. And I don't mean that about your art
It
specifically.
can look good. Front facing can look good.
As somebody who refuses to do front facing art, I don't know if it can.
Yeah, look. Here, I'll draw a front facing.
No! It looks like the fish from that movie, the cartoon fish movie, where they're all weird. Do you know
like
what movie
that.
I'm talking
no,
about?
not the fucking
The one with the musical numbers in it.
I don't know.
The fish has dyed hair. I don't know. I don't know what that movie is. Oh, I need to find out. Now. Hold on. It's early
See?
2000s.
It looked fine.
It looked, yeah, once you line arted it, it would look fine. But you're just drawing it in a way that makes it look horrible.
Wow, thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that it looks horrible, but just that it scares me.
Shark tail, someone said.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, somebody
haven't
else for
seen that
doing the work. I never watched that movie fully. I think when it got to the scene where they were being interestingly romantic, my parents went, this movie is not for you. And
Wow.
turned it off.
Parents sound like awesome people.
They definitely are. They're definitely the most awesome people. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. It was on TV. It got turned off because the TV ads were it was getting late night. I'm not allowed to watch TV anymore.
That's more understandable.
Yeah, it is. Late night TV ads are interesting. And I also would not want kids to watch most of them. Oh boy. How would you draw a screen mesh? How would you draw a mesh over this baba? Like, just by touching? Oh, actually,
That looks
good.
fine.
That was
Yeah.
an accident. Thank you, pen, for fucking up. It's exactly what I needed. No, thank you. Draw a line. Yeah, bigger line.
Please feel good about the commission. I will try my best.
You really do need to listen to the new Skrillex album.
Where
But
did that come from?
I said Bangarang,
Oh. Fair enough.
but I actually don't want to listen to the old Skrillex album. I just want to listen to Bangarang.
We'll just listen to Bangarang then. Sorry, I don't know why I'm being so antagonistic today.
Doesn't feel like you
I
are.
feel like I'm being really sassy today.
You're not. You're just confronting me with very easy options to solutions to my problem.
Yeah, but also like you feel you're like you can be free to vent, even if it's about something simple.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm drawing these details. I'm just gonna have a shut on.
Secretly, you want to draw lizards without clothes on it.
I like the clothes too.
Look, I like the clothes too, but you've also got
Sippy time.
You've also got to understand how the body is setting for you to draw clothes over it. So it's not a bad idea. Wow. can stretch without the redeem. I
Lay
apologize.
stretch. You can stretch without the redeem. That's okay. The redeem is just there to remind me to stretch.
It's a good redeem. Get that hyper-focus go. No! You stretch now.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, I just want to. God, I can't believe it. I've actually become addicted to Xenoblade. I didn't think that would happen.
You just want to play Xenoblade.
Yeah. That's actually wild.
Well, if you want, you can play Xenoblade. I can join the corner.
No, I can't play it on stream because I don't have a capture card for my Switch.
Well, now I know what I can buy you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Capture card for your Switch. I might need either your or I might ask Tim.
Tim would know.
Tim's gonna get annoyed later. But would you play Xenoblade on stream if you had
Yeah.
a capture card?
I want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza when that comes out on stream. People are interested.
If you end up playing Warframe with me, will you play Warframe with me on stream?
I don't know, maybe. It's interesting.
I want to see. Look, the only thing that my heart's not set on yet is I haven't seen a good furry frame yet. And the frames are like the skins that this game has. There's one or two called like Vox or something, and they have like a dog tail, but I want a long tail. Like a really long tail. Actually, damn, there are some very good furry adjacent
I
things.
immediately found something.
I love it when Kai uses Google to their advantage.
There's so fucking many.
Dude, can you send me the link to that actually then, please?
Just look it up yourself, it's so easy. It's so easy. Here, I'll send this to you, but I'm not doing another one, even if you ask me to.
Did me? Sorry.
Here's this one. Look at this one.
I like the ear parts, but I don't like how the sideburn parts come down. Also, if you look up the Vox tail, you'll see what I mean. It's like, it's also not a long tail. Like, it's a to your thigh length tail, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit
probably. It probably doesn't have a tail because tails are really annoying to deal with in video games.
Hey, look. If we can make things look shiny, if you can build a game for free that has like all of these other things in it, I don't see why I can't have long skirts and tails. I know it's difficult to do, but you've
Okay.
already done so many other things in this whole game. I don't understand why people still use that as an excuse. Like, I still hear that we need to have form-fitting clothing because we refuse to deal with clothing mechanics. We got... surely we've come further than that now. Why? I just want a long skirt. That's all I want.
Hey, bruh. Welcome. Welcome to the stream!
Hello. Howdy to you too.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is a cool name.
I just accidentally went down a rabbit hole of furry hate on the Steam forums.
Oh no!
That was like, it's so
Really?
easy to get trapped. Yeah.
Gosh, dang it. I don't understand. As somebody who's new to the furry fandom, who was just like, aren't furries just a part of life? I'm like, why are people pissed about them?
Because people hate cool things.
People do hate cool things. It's so stupid. Especially, I love it when... I love it when it's just people being hateful towards things that they actually think are cool because they don't think it's okay to accept that within themselves.
Yeah.
That's really depressing, actually.
Like what I used to do as a kid.
Baba. Oh, Baba, no. When did you do that?
I did it with Undertale.
Yeah, okay. That tracks.
I did it with furries for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
It was mostly on my own.
Yeah, because I didn't see that in social settings, at least. That I was in. But also, I was a girl, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really talk to people about it. But I hated myself.
You test... Yeah. That's... Oh, Baba. I hope you keep working at that as well.
I'm trying.
Never a bad time to work at that for everyone. I'm not gonna lie.
Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing okay.
Mm.
Sorry, I know I keep interrupting you with chat.
No, it's good. I keep forgetting to read it. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Today is a fun day because I don't have to go to work and I get to draw my funny little thing. I'm sorry that I'm showing you probably the most boring part of this drawing, not gonna lie. I started doing background details and these are the most boring of all of the background details that I've been drawing and it takes forever. So I hope it's okay that this is the part of the process that all are seeing.
They can see lizard instead.
Yeah, they can, which is very good. Because lizards are better. Every single time. I'm so close, dude, to just showing my boss furry art. It's so close. It's gonna happen. And they showed me their little, I forget what it's called again. That thing where you use like the little gems to make an art piece out of. People, like, they have adhesives on the back and you do like a huge map of them.
God, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you don't? Oh, they're very pretty. They're very sparkly as well, which is nice. But they're like tiny little gridded tracks, kind of like what crochet like templates look like or knitting templates look like, except you get all of these colored gems with them and it's like a color by number thing. But you put the gems in there instead. So it's also like bedazzling, which is very, very calming for a lot of people. Which makes a lot of sense, because making little jewelry has always been very stress-free, at least for me. Not forever, but yeah. It's a good time. And my boss was showing me all of the stuff that they've done for that yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I'll show you some of my art. And then I realized what I'd said, and I was like, I will have to wait to show you my art, because I thought about it and I was like, I can't show them any of my art. It's all shuffled up amongst slightly / very suspicious furry art and not safe for work furry art. So I was like, oh yeah, that's not good. But I'm gonna collect some of my arts and show it to them and be like, do you like it?
Do you like it?
Do you like it?
Is it pretty?
And hopefully they won't do what that Uber driver did and be like, what, do these people think they're animals?
What? The Uber? What? You never told me about an Uber driver.
When we were at the con and I had an Uber pick me up to go to Officeworks and print off another badge, I was getting picked up at the end of the big parade that everyone does, and there were like a huge amount of furries around, and also all along the street that they're picking me up, and I looked at their pathway on the little map where it shows you where they're going, and it was like they're going along different roads, and then right before they pick me up, they turn into the road where there's all of the furries.
Right.
And I'm like, that's gonna be hilarious. And so they picked me up, and I hopped in the car, and they're like, whoa, look at all these people. Do they think they're animals? And I was like, no, they don't really think that. And then proceeded to have the entire drive educating them about furries. It was incredibly entertaining for me, and I could sense they had like this little bit of uh-oh after they realized I was one of those things. But I was like, no, look, it's cool. We just like making art, dude. It's very fun. And I think they got some of it. But yeah.
Doubt.
Yeah. Look, they were very sweet about it, and they were immediately like, oh, I see how that's like not what that was. And yeah, so look, maybe they absorbed that, maybe they didn't. I don't really care either way. But it was just funny that like they made that giant statement, and then I went, actually they're not, and then proceeded to be like, I am one of them.
Well,
Hello.
that doesn't sound like a bad thing at all.
No, it
If your
wasn't.
boss does that.
If my boss does that.
Yeah, you said you don't want your boss to be like the Uber driver, but sounds like it went fine.
Yeah, actually, that would be fine. You're right. You're very smart.
Oh,
It
I
would
don't
be
know.
fine. I can't tell where this oven is. Yeah. No, it has to end. Oh shoot! That is missing a poster. But yeah, no. I just thought it was pretty funny. Like I also showed like my foreman pictures of the of the giant picture, and there's an older woman who's like kind of mentoring me at work that went, oh yeah, that's cool, because I've talked to them before about like how I do this costuming thing, and like she's like in her late 50s / early 60s, and she's like, oh yeah, I've got a friend who does that cosplay stuff, and I was like, yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get it. But my foreman was like, oh, I think I know what these things are. I was like, yeah, they're furries. They're like, yeah, furries. They were so suspicious of it. I love telling people though, because also they're not like rude about it either. They're just like, I think as a parent, they're more so like, I see this stuff on the internet, and I know I shouldn't let my kids look at it type deal.
That's fine.
Also, the other day at work, I was drawing a sketch during my break with like my Sona's head on it, or just on a spare piece of paper because I was bored and I wanted to do some drawing and I knew I wouldn't be able to get anything huge done, so I just did a little sketch, and then I brought it back to my workbench with me, and I've also shown them like a My Little Pony version of my persona that I drew at one point because they really like Chapel Room's Pink Pony Club, and I was like, you'll like this. Yeah, look, I drew a pony. And so then they came up to me later in the middle of my shift and they're like, hey, have you been drawing ponies at work? And I was like, what? What do you what do you mean? Because I was like, no, I haven't been. And they're like, there's like a drawing of like a pony at your bench, and I was like, Ah, he thinks it's a pony. That's fair because it's the thing that looked kind of like the pony that I showed him.
Right.
And I was like, nah, I haven't been drawing ponies at work. That was from my lunch break. He's like, I think it's funny. I think it's so funny.
Sonic Hero.
Who's that from?
It's from the song that's playing.
Ooh. Can I listen?
Huh?
Can I listen?
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the smashy guitars in the background.
That Crush 40.
Okie dokie. Now I'm slightly concerned because actually I'll just turn this on. Yeah, okay, no, it doesn't go over the background. Just because it might be invisible. But I can fix it when I have. Mwah. That was annoying me, that line going through it. Oh, I should never have talked about pancakes. I made myself really hungry.
Well, I have to finish the stream in 10 minutes if you want to go make them.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I hang out with people in Discord after instead?
Sure.
Actually, I should have pancakes.
Okay.
I'm hungry, but I will be in Discord later. In like an hour or two. Max.
Hey, Kyrio. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day.
Hello, Kyrio.
Yeah, it's going alright.
What's that emoji?
It's just the default smiling emoji on Twitch. It turns into a robot dude.
Oh, weird. Cool. I thought you were doing like the death, the little death emoji for a second. And I was like, oh, it's not going well. Possibly sarcasm.
You see a lizard. It is a good day. It is a good day.
Yeah. Well, I see 2 lizards now. Or 3, technically, if we
Yeah.
are counting the one in the drawing. And also, if the person who's commissioning this is still here, then 4.
That's them. This is them.
But is it them?
No, that's them.
Oh.
Yeah, Kyrio's
Yeah.
Kyrio's the dinosaur, not a lizard.
They lied to us in kindergarten. They said, dinosaur big lizard. No need to worry about any of the other context there. And that's just
They
kind of
lied.
always stuff.
Dinosaur actually big bird.
That's what I know, right? It's confusing though. Look, I only looked at the pictures in the little dinosaur book that I got when I was little, and I didn't read anything. So, I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention. And I got the little dinosaur. I was interested in dinosaurs during the time when people still thought that they would look like lizards. So it doesn't help. But Kario, you have such amazing, amazing dinosaur art. It's so good. And so fluffy. Chicken dinosaurs. So nice.
He said it's okay, he can be a lizard instead.
I just like to think that you're both you're half chicken, half lizard, because that's essentially what the dinosaurs are in my brain. Like a chicken lizard.
You don't bother being accurate with the dino designs anyway. I mean, who cares, you know? I'm not accurate with my kobold design Because I guess kobolds aren't real, so anything can be accurate.
Exactly. The medium of art. Art is whatever you want it to be.
Vibes-based dinos are great.
Vibes-based dinos sounds like chicken nugget. Oh god, I'm so hungry. Oh no. I want chicken nugget.
You want chicken nugget?
No, I just want to look at dinosaur chicken nuggets because they're really cute.
Dino nuggies.
Dino nuggies, best nuggies for real. I don't even like chicken nuggets that
I know.
much. I just like that they're shaped like dinos.
Why don't you make a crepe shaped like a dino?
I don't have. Okay, so there's problems with that. I could cut it out to make it look like a dino. Like, oh, actually, if I get dino cookie cutters, then I could just cut the crepes into dinosaur shape.
It's true.
And then make a giant stack of them, like 14 high. And it'd be like lots of little thin layers of dinosaur. I want to do that now.
I am also an adult with money carrier. I try to do my best to spend it on like salad and shit.
I don't know, as an adult with money, I've been spending a lot of money on eating out with junk food lately.
That's because it's been easy.
It is. And we had friends over, so it's fine.
Friends over for days.
For days. Thank you for putting up with that so kindly as well. It's very late minute. I could not resist though. Frendo was like, I'm in your city, dude. And I was like, what? You don't live here? And they're like, yes, I don't. Can I have a place to live, please? Oh boy, I'm hungry for crepes.
Oh boy! Sorry, I don't know why that came into my brain.
Well, you cannot resist. Every time you do that accent, I can only think of those gay police guys in the Gravity Falls show.
Oh god, it's been a while.
That's where that voice sends me to.
That's fair.
As far as cops go, at least they're queer. At least there's that.
They're still bastards.
They are still bastards. 100%.
Oh, thank you, Godzilla TF and King Kong TF. Big name. Subscribing for 3 months.
That's a very handy name, isn't it?
I appreciate it.
You know exactly what you're after.
And Rev, howdy bold, howdy. Making sleepy lizard.
I love how if you look even closely at this sketch of a Switch, it looks so bad.
No, it's fine. That's
so bad close up.
It looks good.
Can I get your Switch so I have a reference, please?
You can, but I have to go to work in 2 minutes, so...
Never mind, I'll do that later. I'll do it later, alligator. I'm actually not hungry. I just like thinking about food.
I think you actually are hungry.
I think you might be right. I lied to myself to see if it would work. It did not.
I should save. Thank you. I haven't saved yet.
You know what I kind of want to make? I want to make a Save the Dinosaurs poster.
A Save the Dinosaurs
like
poster?
Like one of those like little wartime propaganda posters, but it's like Save the Dinosaurs with your help today.
What if I like turning into one?
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea actually. I was just going for like the environmental effects of don't let a volcano explode on your watch.
That's a good idea.
I like your idea a lot better. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... Hold on, before I forget. I'm being careful.
Okay.
Save the dinosaurs.
Do you know how to spell dinosaurs?
No!
Let me see.
Today.
I was so curious.
D-I-N-S. No, I
No.
mean A-S-O-U-R-S.
No,
Wrong. Still wrong.
D-I-N-O-S.
Oh. I didn't think there'd be an O there.
A
Uh-huh.
U
U-R-S.
R S.
A-S-U-R-S. Nice. Dinosaurs. Say the dinosaurs today. Don't let a volcano... No, that's not volcano. V-O-L-C-A-N-O, not K-A-N-O.
You got it.
Load on your... What? You are... Please nobody come for my spelling. It's horrible, we all know. And then I'm gonna do like a dinosaur looking earnestly at you. Being like, that's not the sound that dinosaurs make.
I like it.
And
The dinosaur sound.
you can tell I haven't looked at a dinosaur in a while. Nope. Big head T-Rex. Yeah. That. I'm going off no reference and no memory right now. Please forgive me.
That's chill.
And he'd point his finger at you.
Okay.
And he'd be like,
I gotta go.
you Uncle Sam.
Ooh! That's really cute.
It's a lie.
Dinosaurs could have made a blah 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 sounds. The littler ones. True. This is true.
Alright. This is how far we got. We didn't get very far, but I did a bunch of background details.
Yeah, I did this much. I did half of the line art for a sleeping guy. I think it looks pretty good.
It looks super cute. Oh, cuddly and sleepily.
Yeah. I gotta stretch.
Oh, good stretch.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, GRUB, for being here.
Thank you for watching.
That's okay. It was fun. I hope you'll enjoy it.
It's super lovely. It's super
Yeah.
lovely to see all the dream beams.
Yeah. Let's raid.
Oh, you're gonna get Norn.
You see, I could raid Norn, but Loopy is live with her and has less viewers, so I might raid Loopy 1324.
Do it. You're still gonna get Norn. It'll still be an epic.
1324. Okay, everybody say hi to Loopy and Norn. They draw awesome TF Pokemon stuff. +1 validation. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably be back to do more of this tomorrow. And then I might stream a game on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Excited to see more Pajama. Thank you. Yeah. I'll see ya next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the raid thing to... Knit by John. Bye. Say hi to Norn and Loopy. See ya.